Alright, hell yeah. So we're going to do some flip drills. Now on this one, I'm going to hold on to my paddle. I'm going to get my hands in both drain holes. I'm going to pull over, and then I get my knee, my right knee kind of kneels into that tube. You can kind of rewind it and check that out again. But hell yeah, so we're going to flip our boat 8 times in this video, 8 different times. So let's see the second one up. Alright, heck yeah, when you do a couple different techniques. So again, this is 2 hands on the drain holes, getting my paddle right there, and putting my knee into it. I think I used my knee on that one. But then the next, hopefully maybe the next one, is we actually go up over our head. Alright, let's see what we do here. Or maybe we just do a one, so this method we do one-handed. So fingers in the drain holes, pushing down on that perimeter line, and hell yeah, and it goes right over the head. So so this is kind of cool. Only one hand needs to be in the drain holes, one hand on the perimeter line pushing down, and then I can just flip the whole boat up over me and still hang on to the boat while I do that. So we're going to do that again. And this is probably my strong side, pushing down with my right hand, pulling on drain holes with my left. Actually, I have no idea what's going to be my better, but one's easier, one's a little bit harder. And I think I try them at least both during this session. Alright, so heck yeah, here's flip number 5. Let's see what we do. I think we do switch it up with this one. So right hand on drain holes, left, that looked a lot stronger. So definitely pulling down with my right hand, that's my dominant hand, that's going to be the strongest one. Booyah. And as this goes on, man, I'm going to be more tired. See, it's just really difficult for me to pull myself in. Now this boat only has 19-inch tubes, and I would definitely recommend an R1 boat not having ginormous tubes, because man, it's just going to be harder to pull yourself in. Now I do have a cheat strap, you know, when I'm out on the river. I don't have a cheat strap right there. Okay, hell yeah. So the last 3. So now what I do is I fill up, I got a bunch of water in the front of the boat. I can't even tip my boat over. Look how stable that is. So the water is directly on the floor. The floor is pushing into the water. You know what I mean? And that central point of weight. Now this is the most weight I would ever have. That bag weighs maybe like 60 pounds. Maybe even more, but I would just say about 60. But hell yeah, I just wanted to load it up and still see if I could throw the boat up over my head, and I was able. Now, the only bummer about having this bag attached where it is that it falls to one side, and then I really can't. But we're going to flip the boat one more time. So left hand on the drain holes is probably the harder one. Push down with my right and get a better grip. Yes, this is definitely the harder for me to do, but I can flip it up over my head. And now I stow the paddle, push that bag of water back in. And so we're done with the heavy bag of water. That was just a test to see if I could actually have a fully loaded boat, no thwart on top to make anything easier, no belly strap, and you know what I mean? Just it's kind of like swinging a baseball bat, like a heavier baseball bat. That was the whole goal today, is just get some flipped practice in. So now I have a bag of water that's kind of in that 20 pound, you know what I mean, 15, 20, maybe 25, but it's probably like 20 pounds, or maybe even less, 15, 20. Still drapes over the side, so in this, usually it drapes over the side where it makes it easier to climb in. But that time, I was just too tired, I couldn't even climb in. That sucked. Oh, and you know what? Because that bag was flipped over the other side, it made that side higher. So maybe that's also why it was harder to flip. But anyway, so I'm just using those methods so you can kind of see what methods I was using. But definitely one hand on the drain holes, one hand on the perimeter line pushing down. We're going to see me flip the boat one more time, so let's see how I do it, because I'm no longer able to pull myself in. I guess I pulled myself in after this one, and this is the last one, so thanks for joining me. So yeah, fingers in the drain holes, push down on that perimeter line. The boat goes all the way over. You can still hang on to the boat, which is cool. Your feet might go under the water deeper in this scenario than, you know, 2 hands on the drain holes, flipping it, getting a knee into it. You're probably more on the surface. All right, hell yeah. I'm able to climb in. Cool. Well, thanks for joining me on this one. And guess what? That's a video.